In Saskatchewan, with our huge rural population, and people meet up at the ball diamond, the curling rink, the hockey rink, the soccer venue. You've got 5 Western Hockey League teams, and the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League teams are the focus of the community. And I think that brings everybody together with a common goal, a common aspiration, a common supporting interest. We had an election not too long ago in Saskatchewan. Some voted A, some voted B, some voted C. But I think one thing everybody probably agrees on, or the vast majority of the people, is that they probably cheer for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. That knocks down a lot of walls when you have that common rooting interest and that common passion, and you can cheer or occasionally bemoan the outcome of a game and the fortunes of a team. I look back to 2013 Grey Cup in Regina, and I remember sitting in the press box at Old Mosaic Stadium, looking out and seeing what was going on the Green Mile on Albert Street near Sask Drive. And what else can do that? That's sports. A vast majority of movies that you go to, I think somehow the ending is going to be something that's kind of along the lines of justice prevails, or the hero is triumphant. You don't always have that with sports. There's no guarantee that when you pay your money to go to a sporting event, you're going to get the ending that you like. People lean on each other if the game doesn't go well. People rejoice with one another if the outcome is what they're hoping for. It's just, there's nothing really like it. We can have a Grey Cup here. We can have a Memorial Cup here. We can have a team like the Moose Jaw Warriors winning a Western Hockey League championship. There's significant things happening in sporting communities that have a national dimension. Yet, it's not so big that we can't celebrate a high school basketball championship. We can't celebrate a baseball tournament. I remember in the summer of 1996, Patrick Marleau was then playing for the Seattle Thunderbirds of the Western Hockey League, and he's coming off a superb rookie year, and he was already being touted as a high draft choice for the following year, which he was. Ended up spending most of a long, incredible career with the San Jose Sharks. I'd never heard of Aneroid, Saskatchewan before, and I was 32 years old at the time. I'd never stepped on a farm before. And so me and leader post photographer Roy Antel drove to Aneroid and spent the afternoon on the Marleau family farm. I'll never forget that. Everybody was so nice. We sat around with this young man who ended up having this great professional hockey career, immensely talented player, and we were just sitting around, even just taking a look at his bedroom with the Mario Lemieux poster on the wall. And then after we were done, his parents invited us to stay for supper. The hospitality of rural Saskatchewan is always something that knocks me over when I've covered a sporting event in a smaller center. I remember going to a Swift Current Bronco game, and I was at the concession because the hamburgers are amazing. And somebody came up to me and thanked me for covering the game. And, I should have been thanking him for what turned out to be a remarkable evening spent with incredibly nice people everywhere I went. Thanking me for being in a sporting event. It's my pleasure.